Hey you guys, this is Dr. Jean-Guy here today, and here's another question that I would like to answer. Frequently asked question: what do the parent needs to know about chiropractic care and kids? Right? So this is kind of a hot topic. Well, if you don't have any kids, it's not. But if you do have kids, and at our office we take care of a lot of children, so people always like, the question is always like, why does little Johnny is in this office on your table right now? And so let me just put some light into this topic, right? As many of you already know, if you don't know, we have 5 children, right? 5 kids. And our children, the only thing they've had their entire life, right? They've had a chiropractic adjustment and some good nutrition. And sometimes people are like, really? They've ever gone to the doctor? And the answer is like, the only thing they've had in their whole life until they were 18 years old and out of the house, right? They've had a chiropractic adjustment and good nutrition. And how does that happen? So let's talk about this here for a moment. We know that according to research, right? There's a gentleman's name, his name was Dr. Abraham Tobin. He's from Harvard Medical School. And the last book that he wrote, it's called Birth Trauma. And what he says in the book is 80% of the time the first spinal injury happened when, at birth. This can either happen with natural delivery, it can happen with forceps, vacuum extractor, right? Any of those different means. If the mom had a C-section, right? 80% of the time the first spinal injury happened at birth. And then after that, you're going to be 12 months old and you're going to start walking, you're going to be falling your butt 100 times a day. And then after that, guess what's going to happen? Once you know how to walk, you're going to run. When you run, you're going to fall. You're going to fall off the scooter, you're going to fall off the chair, you're going to fall off the bed, you're going to fall off the monkey bars. And then you have siblings, and then you start wrestling around with your siblings. And then after that, you're going to start playing sports. You're going to do something one-sided for the next 15, 20 years. Or you're going to play contact sports. Or some people you're going to be in a car accident or multiple car accident. And then you're going to sit 5, 7 hours a day. You do that for the next 20 years, right? Bottom line is, there's many ways that the spine can start breaking down over time, even if a person don't have pain. So let's talk about pain here for a moment, right? I always tell adults, I said, hey, most likely the problems that you have now started early on in your life. You just did not know because you didn't have any pain. So your spine should grow straight, just like a tree. And when it's not, right, we want to make sure that that's the reason why we ask people all the time, if you have kids or grandkids, they should be checked. What that means is they should be evaluated. And once they get evaluated, then we know if they have a spinal problem or not. And if they do, then we can handle it. And then if they don't, then we can just make sure that we keep it that way, right? So the bottom line is, parents, if you want your kids to be healthy for a lifetime, their spine and nervous system has to be healthy, right? So who qualify for that? Well, if you have a spine and you breed, you qualify for it. If your kids have a spine, they breed, they qualify for a spinal checkup. And that's the reason why at our office, right, we tell every parents and grandparents, kids and grandkids, they should be checked, and we don't want to wait until they have problems. We want to beat all of that, right? We want to do it beforehand. We don't want to do it on the back ends, even though we can, right? But I would rather check those kids early on in their life, as they're jumping on the trampoline and as they're playing sports, football, hockey, lacrosse, whatever that might be, right? So we can keep them the best that they can be throughout their lifetime without them having any problems, or to try to minimize, the problems they're going to have through their lifetime, so they can be as healthy as God wants them to be. So hopefully this was helpful today for you to understand a little bit better about why do we take care of kids, why is that so important, and what I say to you is, don't wait. You don't have to wait, right, to get those kids evaluated until they have a problem. You can do that right now. You don't go to the dentist and you wait until you got a big hole in your tooth, right, to just have it repaired because it hurts really bad, right? We get checked on a regular basis to make sure, right, that everything is functioning the way it should. So again, hopefully this was helpful today for you guys, and I will talk to you soon. If you're ready to get your kids checked out, give us a call at the office. It's 517-336-8880. 517-336-8880, and we are looking forward to check you out and your family. Take care.